岛屿，这是没有指定特殊，没有指定这个4G 模式，只是这个通常会变啊，通常会变，不一定是要打这个，不一定是要打4G，通常会变。报道什么？澳洲大陆人老坟场，等我礼拜你再抖内给我吧。现在抖内给我，会这个抽税抽很重，抽40%，你礼拜再抖给我好不好？用信用卡就可以了，用信用卡。你可以用你可以用那个、啊，用这个支付宝账号好不好？支付宝账号。谢谢你，立凯，你礼拜一给我好不好？礼拜一再抖给我好不好？计分板还没换呢、那就不知道谁赢了。哎、怎么个尸体在海上面啊？怎么个尸体在海上面？认真看。认真看。该沉醉装疯，借你怀抱留笔墨春红，再将旧事情歌慢诵，任旁人惊动。同种人互打比较公平啊。可我只能假笑般从容，侧耳听那些情深意重，不去看你熟悉脸红，只默默英雄。云在这边，我本鱼差不多哈。冠军赛，这是8强，这是8强，就打1场而已，一场决胜负。村民一支优势很大，村民一支优势很大。放音乐好有点干，听英文。
Top east side, northeast side.
我帮你们翻译好，我英文是不错的。
Huge fishing over here, but neither player is close.
他说这个地方鱼很多，看双方谁可以来到这个地方捞到这些鱼的话，就会有这个地图上的这个地形的优势。城堡暴兵就会不是城堡暴兵，封建暴兵就爆的比人家多。
Yeah. So Viper's in the red, Cloud's in the teal, and chat's rioting. Viper's not in the yellow. They think it's my fault. Sorry, no. Viper actually just chose the red color. Nothing to do with me. Like, I'm not actually making him red. He picked this color. God, the Viper fanboys, man. What are they like? Jeez. Anyway,
这记录打，他们今天下午打的。
This is Death Island right now. Look at my dead bodies around it.
So, also thing to note here, there's a lot of sheep. For both players, but
他说这些很多羊，但可能不会全部吃，可能还是要这个边伐木边出这个渔船的优势比较大。毕竟渔船多占一个 POP， 就多占一个人口数，可以同步取得更多的资源。
Like you say, Viper did add that second dock. So did Cloud. Both players here.
云的这个渔港在这个角落，然后这地图其实算是 蛮公平的，这英国枪吗？我不知道谁赢的，还不知道谁赢。鱼没有说谁赢，没有说。他说目前这张图对 Viper 是有利的，因为 Viper 已经找到了这个大渔场，好不好？找大渔场。羊没有用啊，羊没有用。这是英国枪，我真的听得懂，好不好
？They're spread out all over, and I guess again that's another reason why an early aggression might not be a good idea on this map. You know, considering okay, maybe I could go forward with some vills. Oh wait, there's 20 wolves in the way. I'm not going to be doing that. So this it's kind of.
他说，等一下不一定要从这个正中间打进去，等下可以从旁边也可以打进去，所以你围的正中间其实也是没有什么用的。
And like you say, Viper is a fantastic water player, one of the best in the world. Cloud, I'm not so sure. We'll have to wait and see.
云的那个城堡很烂啊，云的那个城堡位置一点防守作用都没有。
And we're going to see Cloud actually up to the feudal age first.
能跟世界第一打单挑也是
Feudal age for Cloud. Viper not too far behind, but there's abundance of sheep underneath.
他每天 Viper 对不对？还说为什么练 Viper 不是练 Viper？
Yeah, it's quite something.
云先上封建啦，云
There's
先上
going to
封
be
建
an
了。
easy transition here into the feudal age because normally at this point in the game you've got no sheep left, and you have to start building a mill on your berries or building farms. But no, they can just take the sheep for the end of time. So until the end of time. Viper though does have more fish, and this is going to give him a lot more food income provided he keeps those fish alive. That's really important because that's going to allow him to get a faster castle time. And if you look at Viper's resources, you can see he has 400 food.
因为他们要转播，他们要转播，有签保密协议，不能外流。
To Viper being able to go castle here.
这不是岛屿，这是大陆，这是大陆，我看都
not
知道，这
ignore
是大
feudal
陆，这是大
aggression
陆
on。the water. He in the north side is getting destroyed.
Viper 狼
wolves.
被咬
I
死，
think
被
he
咬
will lose
死
a。villager up here as he tries to go for a third dock.
干强
Oh wait,
哎！
no, he won't lose a villager. Oh, that was close. Oh, he loses it anyway. Rip.
你在玩啊，你在玩啊
Take it,
，Viper，
Rip.
你在玩啊。
he was trying.
我对阿
to
兹
make
还
that
好，我
work,
对阿兹还
but
好。
unfortunately,
我比较
the
喜欢
wolf
印加。
can miraculously
Wolf
attack through
Ninja.
walls. So he tried. I mean, give him credit where credit is due.
Give him credit, definitely.
Well,
And here we go with the first initial engagements here. Viper and Cloud making fire ships here. Can you just quickly explain to me, Zach,
分明说与你先两
the
只哦，
viable or strat, whatever it would be, to go in fire ships over galleys on HD rather than Ubly? Just really quickly.
What do you mean, like? Because we're not talking about Warlord Kingdoms. We're talking about just AOC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that going with fire ships isn't as good than on HD.
干没有喷死啊！
I'm
这
not
艘
sure,
船还
to be
还
honest.
在
I
啊
think I don't know if they made a balance change because I know
我要笑什
that
么？
the
我要笑
Warlord
什么？
Kingdoms guys are talking about having a separate balance for Vubli, but to be honest with you,
有
I'm
一直在
not
有一直
sure.
在笑什
I've
么？
been away for like 3 weeks, so I'm a little bit out the loop with the Warlord Kingdoms
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
But
That's
it's
okay.
it's very common to see players opening with fire galleys on HD. You know, in small numbers, galleys just cannot.
你们
stop
看那个
them.
小
They
地
just
图啊，
don't
云
mow them
那个
down.
Viper 已经
But
找到那个
Cloud's
大
doing
渔场了
really well. I
，Viper
want to
找到那个
acknowledge
大
this
渔场
right。now. Cloud has a larger army. He's faster to the castle age,
是他们
and
讲，他们
he's
讲
actually
讲
well.
讲
If he was to push forward with all
他
of
们
these
讲
galleys
讲
on the left side, I think he
这
pushed
系
Viper
列
back there.
赛
To
都
be
这
honest
样
with
子
you,，
这系
he
列赛
seems a little hesitant, but he does have
那
the
个
edge
大
in
渔
this,
场
this
可能
south
要被
side.
这个，可能要
Yeah,
被这
definitely. It's a really
个
awkward place to
Viper 给
fight
干
as
走
well.
了。
It's such a
台湾
tight
干
space for a
其
lot
实
of
如果
ships
打
to
海
fight
图
in
的
here.
话
So
，Viper 很
really
强；
massing up the
打
ships
陆
here.
图的话，
And
我们这个台
demolition
湾的
routes
云，
for
对不对
Cloud?？
还有一点
Taking
点机
this
会
very。far
打海图的话，机
west
会就
side
比
of
较
the
小
map
一
for
点。
himself. There isn't a lot of fish there, but it is stopping Viper from pressing in on his ships on the very west side of the map.
I feel like Cloud should be pushing out though. You know, he does. Like, if Cloud was watching this wreck right now, Cloud's probably thinking, would be thinking, damn it, like this was a great time to push.
他们今天下
Like,
午
you'd
打
be
的，
able to
然
come
后这
down
个
here,
有签
take
保
out
密
the fish,
协
take
议
down the
对
dock
吧？
perhaps, and push all the way around the back. Cloud's fortunate that he has the castle here because that will push Viper away, protecting all of his
看这个
fish.
城堡其实
And
就
so
比护
launching
住
a
了
full-on
鱼哈，这个
offensive
城
on the
堡。
west side of the map could be a great move for Cloud, since this castle offers that defense on the east.
下午打，下午5点
Yeah,
半打。
absolutely. And Viper
5
actually
点半
demolition rough there
这
to
不是
two
这
of
个不
those
是
fire
Viper 的
ships
白
on
天
this
吗？
very far west side of the map. And
对啊，不能说
yeah,
结
you're
果
right.
签保
He
密
should
协
have
议。
really gone on with the offensive on that side. I don't think Viper would have been able to do much against that at
只
all.
能说这
Yeah,
个
and Cloud right now as well, going to be up to the castle edge a little faster. He actually has got a lot of resources as well, mostly the food, the wood, the gold. He doesn't have
你
any
看那个
stone.
下面有那
Viper,
个
a little bit more
Viper 的
evenly
军队在下
spread
面的
on
那个小地图。
resources, a little bit of stone, a
Viper
little
的
bit of
军队在
everything
下面。
else. But Cloud's looking really solid, to be honest with you, as he hits
那
castle
个
edge
是什么
now.
啊？那个是什么？他
I
怎么不
would
移
say,
过去看？
okay, double bit axe is coming in a little bit late. Viper is doing both swords.
刚才小地图有一坨
finishing double bit axe.
地图上有一坨
But he's
Viper 的
going
那
to
个
get
小
his
小的
second
东西。
TC down straight away. He's going to get war galley straight away. So that means fire ships. That means
总不让我们
demolition
看呐，总
ships.
不让我们看。
And
你让他
we'll
散开
see
咯，
him continue, I
怕被那个
believe,
炸散
to go
开。
down the route of fire ships here.
就这个
Yeah,
直播
that's
间
yeah, you're absolutely right there. And interesting engagement on this east side here. Fire ship upgrade first coming in for Cloud. He's going to win this initial fight here. Viper being forced to go back.
Yeah,
每样运动
very
有发福的
nice
倾向，
for
少
Cloud
吃吧，
there
少
in
吃
that
吧，
little
真的少吃
engagement.
了。
But the demo
怎么
ships
办？
from Viper coming
太
in.
胖了，
That's
真的
gonna
太
make it
胖
a little bit harder.
哇，
Can
鱼要
Cloud
被
hold
炸
on? Will
翻
Viper mount up?
啦！哎
I
呀
think
呀
he's
呀
got
呀
it. Cloud not quite able to
呀！
split his fire ships up enough, and Viper will defend on that right-hand
怎么
side
办？要不要一起减
quite
肥啊？
comfortably,
太胖
taking
了，
a
太胖了。直
decent
播运
engagement,
动，
and still he's behind
直
in
播运
army.
动啊
But he is still ahead in fish.
太
and
肥了，要直播运
we're
动。
going to remind ourselves that Viper's had 6
城堡怎
additional
么生
fishing
火
ships
船
this entire
研发
time.
重型弩炮战船就直接生火战船了，
Exactly. Food wins.
这血都很
wars.
少哎，要不要修一下？这
Good
是
old
1滴血2滴血的船。
No, you know, I'm a little bit concerned for Cloud. I feel like he's maybe a bit hesitant. Like he's not seizing the game and going. I don't know. Like just his decision to stay defensive earlier on was. I think that shows a lot. I think that shows that he's probably a little bit cautious, a little bit scared of pushing out. It's the Viper, you know, like what's he got waiting on the other side of the map? You know, yeah, and that's something that might cost him. We'll see. He is going to be pushing out once again on this east side though, and he once
他都
again
散开
pushing
刀，
out
你
the
看
larger
怕被
armor,
炸，
so
都散
this could work
做
out
这个
well
散
for
开
him.
队
It
形。
depends how these demolition rafts go.
鱼又去单挑，
This is going to
主
be an
动单
interesting
挑。
engagement. Will Viper be able to clutch this? I don't think he is. But there are
但是这个控船来说的话
demolition ships here coming
，Viper 非
in
常强。控
hot.
船来说的话，
And oh boy, Viper losing a fair amount of ships there.
这个大
Viper
鱼啊，
now
大鱼区都被
is
Viper
actually
吃
gonna
的
take out
干
a fair few of these
吃
fishing
干
ships
抹
as well.
净
They're
的，
gonna
我
run for their
操！
lives, which they are right now. Getaway fishing ships.
There you go.
Cloud coming in for the kill.
Viper displaced. Now, he is splitting his army up, and this is quite interesting. He's sending some to chase the fish, he's
赶
sending
快
some to
离
chase the
开
army.
呀！
Gotta be careful not to overcommit too many units to chasing fishing ships down, especially while there's still the threat of Viper on this east side. Demolition ships, of
一直
course,
被炸，一直
continuing
被
to come
炸。
out for Viper, continuing to get great shots. But Cloud, I mean, keep
其实
this
这种
aggression up.
啊
and
鱼
he
好
can
吃
push all the
亏啊，
way
因为
through
云的
here.
海战
Viper not
没有
pushing on
Viper
the
这么
left
强
side, just
，Viper 海
3
战
ships
是世界
over
级
there.
的。如果打陆战的话，
Cloud
我们
going
这
in
个鱼
detail
还有
here on the east
还
side
是可以
now,
跟
with
云，还
a
跟
larger
Viper
number of
一
units
搏
to
的
play
话，
with. Is Viper
这什么不
going
能
to
买？
get
这
a
算了。
demo out? No, he's not. He's queued up a fire ship. So Cloud
这张图叫大
able
陆，
to
这
do
张
good
图叫大
damage
陆。
at the moment.
Exactly. I'm just taking a quick look at what their eco
鱼
stands
船来
at the
处理
moment. 70，
有鱼
population
就
for the
补啊，有
Viper
鱼就补啊。
and 64
海权还是被
population.
干走了，
GT
海
Clyde
权
is
是被
quite
干走。
far behind on eco, but he is far ahead on military right now, trying to take the
Viper
advantage
点
over
帝王嘞
Viper.
，Viper 点帝王了
Oh boy, he's actually going back. I'll
Yeah.
take that
，Viper
back.
点帝王了。
Well, at this point, I said it a couple of times.
陆战
Viper
先说他的地，
has
因为
had
你海战不跟他拼的话，他
and a
捕
lot
鱼
more
捕爽
fish.
爽的，
He's
你
had
食物
6
绝对跟
additional
不上
fish this。
你
entire
这个
time. So
没有
Viper
食物，你的
is
陆
going
战
up
就
to
稳
the
输
Imperial
的。
Age right now. You know, he got up some farms early. Obviously, there's still a lot of sheep left as well. But he was fishing
因为
this
是
whole
这
time.
个
Cloud
四
is
居模
not
式，所以
gonna click
资
up
源
to
会比
the
较多一
Imperial
点。
Age for some time here. He's
我本
currently
来
placing
点了
down
这
a lot
个
of
采金
farms.
技术
He's
啊，
obviously
和
got
这
his
个
second,
瞭
and
望
he's
技
even
术
got。his third TC, whereas Viper
经
is
济比较好，
only
但是
on 2
Viper 经济比较好
TCs.
啊。这个鱼捕
So
到
yeah, Cloud
捕到
more
发
committed to this
飙了，这
castle
个
age, whereas
这个
Viper's halfway to imp already. Can he do damage? If he can do damage now,
Viper 打僧侣
this could
，Viper 打
be
僧
good.
侣。
But if Viper hits imp and is
Viper
able
打僧侣。
to, you know, keep his fish alive, keep the majority of his army alive, defend his docks, then Cloud may just get out-teched and get pushed back.
Yeah, exactly. And what's really interesting here is the Jaguar warriors are coming in on Cloud's eco.
Ooh.
Forward vills here as well. Probably going to be building some military buildings. Oh boy.
云就是这个死命都要把这个路给海给抢过来，但是这个 Viper 已经准备要打他这个陆地了，感觉有点中计，有点上当了。他说，反正我的鱼也挡过了，差不多了。
This map is
我不知道
predominantly
开3滴血，我没办法看，我只
At
看
this
这个
point in
转
the
播。
game, Viper's starting to come forward, like you say. Let's see if he's saving up for a castle. He is saving up for a castle. A little while before he can afford to put it down, though. For now, it's just those Jaguars on the left side. Maybe he'll put down a barracks and start going for some.
海上是被抢过来了，不过陆地啊，
Yeah,
陆
exactly.
地
I
啊，
think
陆
Viper's
地
playing
啊。
this really well. I don't think he's investing too
陆
much
地啊，
into
陆
warsaws
地。
simply because
你
there
看海
isn't
上也打
actually
赢
that
了。
much fish left available. He's going to have to transition into farms to keep up with the production that he wants, and it's a smart idea going land now. GT Cloud's going to have to respond to this pretty quickly, otherwise he might get overwhelmed.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to see Viper now putting down the barracks. On the left side, the Jaguar's not really doing a huge
这样做很
amount.
困难，
There's
技
some
巧非
idle
常
time,
困
and
难
if。anything,
爆
they've
老
given
鹰
up
啊，
the
爆
fact
老
that,
鹰，
okay,
爆老鹰
Viper's。coming in on this west side. Cloud, on the other hand, going
Cloud
up to
也
Lake
上
now,
帝王
will
了
start to
，Cloud
push Viper back, displacing the
克劳
fish,
德
killing off
克
his
劳德
navy.
大人。
And obviously, we have to acknowledge the Aztecs don't have
鱼
the
目前
greatest
是这个
navy.
控海了，
But with war galleys, with Bracer, they could still do a lot of damage from the water. They can hit all of these TCs, basically. Hit the gold, they can hit the town centers, they can do a lot of damage if you have that. But that's really sort of late game stuff.
Viper 路上要发挥，连
Right
城堡都
now,
盖了。
Viper's attacking
这
on
座
the
城
land.
堡
Cloud
封2
has to
块
deal
金，
with
你们
this
知道吗？这
immediately.
座城堡，克劳德还没看到。
Definitely. I think those Jaguar Warriors, by the way, were just made for the
他的
wolves
就是
that
海
were
战
on this
就
very
给你
far
吧，
side of the
给
map
你
to
就给
escort
你
the。villagers. I don't
我
think
不要
they
这
were
个，
made to go
我
in
不
the
跟你这个
eco
打太
because
久，
obviously
我不
now
跟你打太
Viper's
久。
going with
你要打
Eagle
就给你，
Scouts.
让你浪费资源在这打海。
Yeah, I
Get some
feel
eco
like
damage
this
here.
aggression could have been a little faster, to be honest. I mean, he's not even got the Eagle Warrior tech yet.
云
He's
对
just sending a couple of
Viper 可能
Eagle
是最后的
scouts
冠
in,
军哦，
sending
输给
some
Viper 是
feelers
很
out
正
there,
常。
but it's enough. I mean, look at Cloud running away right now. Obviously, with +2 defense, villagers can't really turn and fight these guys off.
海上是
especially since
Viper
they're coming in
输
2
了，
by
但是
2,
输了
but
没有关
still.
系。不会啊，这地图还好。
Exactly. I think GD Cloud's in a little bit.
而且云后面很像没有黄金的，云后面很像没有黄金的，怎么办呢
？Plate mail armor at the moment.
Viper 要这个老鹰的，加出这个真的老鹰的。
Yeah, currently doing Eagle Warrior upgrade as well. It's interesting that he's focused on getting the defense upgrades before actually upgrading Eagle Warrior. But Cloud, I mean, he has got one thing going for him, and that's the fact that he has got a castle up here. He can immediately start making some Jaguar Warriors. And Jaguar Warriors perform really well versus infantry, so they are going to be able to deal with the Eagles if they can catch them. And I don't know how much damage Viper's going to do. I think this castle is fantastic. Obviously, he can immediately deny the gold on the left, and bring out a trebuchet to try and deny the TC as well.
Exactly. Viper's playing is very smart. He's put the castle down, and he's putting a player under pressure who's invested quite a lot into water at this point, forcing GT Cloud to switch over his eco.
云的这个伐木场离
Look at the
树木好远
oversaturation
哦。
on that gold. Oh man.
Jordan 跟拜拜妹 ，Jordan 应该会输，我觉得拜拜妹太强。
Oh god, yeah, that's a mess. I think he wants another castle. Do you think?
哎呀，分数还是云领先呢，分数还是
Well,
云
at the moment
领
he's
先。
got the problem of okay, I've got to make some Jaguar
干，这
Warriors
场
to
云
deal
赢的
with
真
the
是太扯
Eagles,
了，
which he's doing just fine.
太爽了，太
But
兴
now he
奋。
needs to start making some trebs to
这是
deal
台
with
湾之光。
Viper's treb.
看云怎么应对吧，看云
And
怎么
the
应对。
castle, of course. At the moment, he's going to be pushed off the gold. And okay, he's winning the water. He's killed off Viper's fish. Can he hold on?
不知道
Though?
不知道要不要
If
拒
he
绝
can hold on.
这两位这
If
离
the
实
fish
力
is alive, he
实
gets
力
a lot
强
of
我们
extra
太
food from
多
the
了，我是
water.
无法
Keep
评
making
论。
Jaguars, and if he can get his gold back, he might be all right.
He might be alright, but
强弩配老鹰啊，
ships,
强弩
no
配老鹰。
problem. I got Eagles. What have you got, Cloud? Cloud is queuing up those Jaguar Warriors, but it's a little bit late at the moment.
不过以及不是以及的黄金呐，抢不回来就要 GG 了，黄金抢不回来就
Coming in,
GG。
going to try and take out these at first few TCs that Cloud does have on the.
他说什么云补这边的鱼？
Yeah,
这
there's
个
still
鱼
really good fishing for Cloud as well. Like if he builds another dock on the right side, he gets a lot of fish from that. The problem that he does have is the gold, like we say. Also, Viper with a nice little bait and switch. He's baiting out these Jaguars with a couple of Eagles, and he's switching into to crossbows right now. So it's quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, Cloud's not able to stop the trebs. This is a problem. Another TC going to go down. Not good.
No bueno, that TC has won, and GT Cloud forcing to idle a lot of these Jaguar Warriors, which he's put quite a bit of eco into at the moment. He's still oversaturating that stone, desperate to get another castle down. He has placed the castle down, protecting the stone, his wood line, and his back TC over this side. He's quite heavy on water, like he says, so he's still getting plenty of food.
黄金感觉要用完
Viper's
了，黄
playing
金
him
感觉要
quite
用
well
完了。
right now.
因为他云的
So to
云
say.
的这个3块黄金都被
Unfortunately,
锁在
there's
左
no
边
like。extra gold spots
会
in
不会
the
是世
middle
界
of the
第一？
map
毋庸置疑的
because
世界第一，
Cloud
这
could
个太
try
强
and。go over there.
世界第一是谁不知道，
He
但我们知道
really
世界第
is
一
just
是
down to the
谁，
one
是个
gold
外
that he has
台湾第一是谁不
here,
知道，
and
但
then
台
other
湾
than
第
that,
一，
using
台湾
the
第一是云
market. He's hard pressed because if he wants to go on the water, you know, he could do eco damage to Viper from the water, but he can't do that because he has to deal with the land right now first. Cloud's going to try and Viper's going to try and take down the castle on the left side. Cloud's got 3 trebs out, so if you can take down these trebs and hold
Viper 不会开始就放弃啊，他是后面才放弃。
And if he's still in it, he can
能捞就
still win
捞，
it,
对不对？
but it's not looking likely at this point.
Yeah, a little bit late for Cloud producing military on land here. If he could have made absolutely anything to try and at least stop the Eagles initially, but he's paying the price right now. And that stone has gone. He's going to build another castle back here. My mistake, that is actually a siege workshop. He's going to build a siege workshop for the Arbs. And that castle is slowly but surely going down.
Yeah, he can't build another castle now because he's spending all his stone on repairing the one he's got. He's also ran his king away. Very aware of the fact that if that goes down, he will just lose the game right there. And I think at this stage, it's like, okay, well, how long can I hold on for? Maybe that's, you know, let's see how long I can go. How long can I last? And he's certainly given it all he's got at the moment. Keeping his trebs alive, getting some nice shots onto the Arbalest, sniping them, keeping the trebuchets from Viper to a minimum, and Cloud is holding on. But you can't just hold on forever. You've got to eventually come back at some point. And I'm just wondering how he's going to try and do that. Maybe some ranges to come up and make some skirms. Could be something to consider. Obviously, he's gone for mangonels right now.
凯文又被虐了，我操！凯文被虐。
He's got 500 food, 1,000 wood. He just doesn't really have much space, but I don't see the harm in adding a couple of ranges and adding some skirms here.
抱有点怕攻，不是有点怕，是非常怕。步兵都怕，除了歌德以外。
Apart from just kind of protect the wood line over this side.
Oh, there go the mangonels though, and Viper here splitting, dodging,
不好打怎么办呢
but for the time being,
Viper 4个遗迹，真的。
阿
志的遗迹多强，你们应该知道。阿志的遗迹多强。
Taking quite a big mangonel shot, but yeah, mangonels, man, not gonna do a huge amount against Arbalest, I guess. Anyway, there go the Jaguar warriors from Viper. Jaguar. The trebs. He will get in there, but will he get one of the trebs down? No. Cloud gets the repairs. Tell you what.
Clutch repair. Clutch repair from Cloud right now.
I tell you what, Cloud is putting up a very.
Viper 这个巨头很难打，很难打。
All the trebs from Viper.
分数其实差不了多少，分数其实差不了。
Cloud's just taking
主播在说英文，主播在说
Well,
英
he
文。
did a second ago until Viper got 100 points out of it.
Oh, it's back. Oh, it's switching. Oh my, this is surprisingly, this is actually quite close. I mean, Cloud further back into his own economy on this very far side of the east side of the map.
But
he's holding on well.
Yeah, he's absolutely held on well, and now he's ready to push out. Now this is huge. He's got the trebs now. He kept his trebs alive, and that's so important.
但是要想办法解决这坨这个这一坨强弩
And once he's got a few Arbalest. Cloud has mostly Jaguar warriors. I think he still needs a better way to deal with the Arbs, to be honest. But if he can take down this castle, he can get his gold back, and then Cloud's in actually a pretty strong position. He's ahead in bills, by the way. I didn't look at this before, but he's actually got a lot more villagers. I wasn't even looking at the overlay, focusing on this fight. 20 villagers is no small amount. That's no laughing matter.
Definitely, absolutely, and he's actually managed to push Viper back here.
村民数云领先20只。问题是 Viper 有4个遗迹呀 ，Viper 有4个遗迹。预算上村民吗？
Is it a time to now push on this mainland here? Do you think?
In the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Maybe. I think for Cloud. He needs to clean out the buildings on the left, get his gold back. I think he should clean that out and get a castle on the left side. He does have the stone for it now.
那4个遗迹的差距很大。看，凯文要逆转了嘞！其实这场也很精彩。其实这场很精彩，凯文逆转了。我操！刚刚不是小鹿在屌虐人家吗？我们敢看这场比较精彩啊！我是觉得那个啦，4个遗迹的差距有点大。毕竟就是阿芝这个遗迹真的快30%。战矛怕战矛。
depends really. I think Viper's base is quite open.
资源哦，这怎么不放出来打
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Aztecs are pretty versatile. Some of their unique tech. Golden balls, infantry F+4 attacks. So you mean you can really go Jaguar Warriors, go Eagles. Really interesting fights from both of them right now. Viper's still trying to stop GT from being able to push out this side.
Like I said, he needs an answer to those arbs. Like, he just lost 3 trebs there to like Arbalest. That's yeah.
因为凯文刚刚输1000多分呢。
upgrade, but he doesn't have the food for that right now. But yeah, it's kind of painful to see him losing 3 trebs
我
there.
这个云呐，没办法想到一个很好的办法去有效的打击这个强弩兵，只能用这个投石机哈，只能投石机。
And taking out Eco, and neither player have gone for that composition.
要硬踩啊，这个毕竟没有金啊，毕竟没有金。
Stuck like 10 galleys here on the water. He could have cleaned up the arm.
而且
Viper
啊，
but yeah, Viper has
有钱到不行，研发快速火战船，准备要把这个，准备要把海给抢回来的感觉。我是觉得很难打，这个地方很难打。云是用投石机在打，云是用投石机在打。
For now.
Yeah, for now.
德瑞他这个挑人打，为啥不用战矛？没有资源，
He's got 2k food, 500 gold.
其实有资源，其实有资源，其实有资源。
126 population and 139, but not much food or gold.
你看那个火战船
Cloud at the moment.
Big shot on this left-hand side from Cloud there. Kind of missed the start of that, but yeah, bringing out the Mangonels versus the Arbalest is not really gonna help. Cloud's
要中投，要中投，我觉得要中投。而且 Viper 现在已经开启新地模式了 ，Viper 感觉他这个路上不强打，这路上不强打。
Cloud is ahead in eco. Viper has more in the bank, but Cloud does have 10 more villages.
不强打这个路上，然后打这个
Viper of course does have 4 relics.
打这个海上，那个 Viper 啊 ，Viper 有点开轻敌的感觉。
Cloud is by no means out here. He's pushed back on the left side.
就想办法吧，看能不能在这个
really important for him.
在这个抢到一点。
Absolutely, Viper did push it in, but
强弩兵很强啊，要中投才有用。 这顺便要干嘛？顺便来自杀的。
Sure, he still maintain the fact that he needs to deal with these Arbalest, and well, he's doing Onager now. So I kind of suggested maybe Onager earlier on. Maybe Eagle Warriors would have been a little better because they are able to push out across the map as well and start raiding. But yeah, Cloud still has water control, it seems, but maybe I'm speaking too soon because Viper is.
不过好消息是，开始 Viper 在打海，会浪费 Viper 一些这个黄金控制力。海就给他们啦，海就给他们，现在打到这个后期。云研发了中投，然后这个 Viper 研发了这个老鹰，精锐老鹰。
Oh, securing that gold. That is a really nice castle to have there. Really, really nice. And it's nice that Viper recognized that Cloud was getting a lot of his eco from the fish. So going for these fast fire ships and trying to deny at least some of Cloud's fishing ships might be able to give Viper a little bit more of an advantage.
For sure, he's been fishing for a long time and still got a lot of fish to get through. They're not running out anytime soon. So this fish, there you go. Onager's now out. Missed well, a little bit of a decent shot there. But this is going to keep Viper on his toes now. This is going to keep Viper a little worried. But oh dear.
而且现在云远下没有兵的，云远下没有兵的。云的兵在17只而已，这 Viper 有42只。
He's not really got the units to defend still.
感觉这个要去狙了。
Been a little back and forth here, but since he lost the trebs, and since he's now lost most of his land army, Cloud just doesn't have the units.
Viper keeps doing the same play here, which is really interesting. Oh, he started the map, and as soon as he loses them, he goes for a land every time. It's really interesting to see this.
Yeah, and Viper gets the win as Cloud calls GG. He doesn't have enough.
There we go.
Yeah, he does.
There we go. Cloud just couldn't hold. He just couldn't hold the west corner of the map. Got to hand it to him. He did extremely well on water, but with Viper constantly pushing in on that side, and Cloud not having the appropriate response. What was on land there. It was a good game either way.